Hello, I'm Johnny, and today's topic is congratulations to Kings fans, as the Kings claim their first victory in 17 years.
No vest.
The playoffs kicked off today with the league scheduling 4 games, including the Celtics defeating the Hawks, the 76ers beating the Nets, and the Knicks triumphing over the Cavaliers on the road. In that game, the Knicks' dynamic duo, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, both performed well, leading to an upset victory. Congratulations to the Knicks. However, I want to talk about the game between the Kings and the Warriors today. Many fans, including myself, thought the Warriors had a chance to win this series. But as we mentioned in our analysis, the Kings aren't an easy team to beat. They have the league's top offense and home court advantage. Today, the Kings proved their worth with a victory, sending a message to fans worldwide not to underestimate them. So, I decided to make a short video about it. Before we dive into the topic, please give this video a thumbs up. Your encouragement is our greatest motivation. Thank you. A victory that Kings fans and the organization have been waiting for 17 years, as the last time the Kings made it to the playoffs was in the 2005-2006 season. That year, the team lost to the Spurs 2-4 in the first round. So, seeing the Kings secure this win today has made me very happy. In fact, I believe there are many Kings fans in Taiwan, as the team's Fab Five were incredibly impressive in the past. Let's briefly talk about this game. Although the Warriors led by only 6 points at halftime, they had a 10-point lead in the middle of the third quarter. Given this advantage and the Warriors' richer playoff experience, I originally thought that the Kings would fall further behind in the fourth quarter. Surprisingly, a hero emerged at this point: Trey Lyles. He scored 10 points in the closing moments of the third quarter, including 2 three-pointers, both assisted by De'Aaron Fox. With a layup from Malik Monk, the Kings finished the third quarter with a 91-90 lead. However, the Warriors are a team with a wealth of big game experience. The Splash Brothers put on a show in the fourth quarter, sinking 3 consecutive three-pointers to regain a 2-point lead. But the spotlight then turned to De'Aaron Fox, an all-star this year. Not only could he shoot from outside, but he could also assist. This time, he made a beautiful pass to Domantas Sabonis. Furthermore, Harrison Barnes hit a crucial three-pointer against his former team, the Warriors. Although Stephen Curry later made a three-pointer to close the gap, misses from Andrew Wiggins and Curry ultimately led to the Kings narrowly defeating the Warriors 126-123 at home. Stephen Curry scored 30 points for the game, making him the best performer for the Warriors. Unfortunately, his last shot didn't go in. Klay Thompson contributed 21 points, with the pair combining for 11 three-pointers. Their firepower was truly impressive. As for Andrew Wiggins, he came off the bench, scoring 17 points alongside Jordan Poole. On the Kings' side, De'Aaron Fox led the team with 38 points. Notably, this was his first career playoff game, facing the defending champion Warriors. Shooting 13 of 27, including 4 three-pointers, his performance was simply amazing. Malik Monk also scored 32 points, making all 14 free throws. Together, these two backcourt players scored 70 points, outperforming the Splash Brothers today. If fans recall, there was a game during the season between the Kings and the Clippers that went into double overtime before a winner was determined. In that game, Domantas Sabonis fouled out after playing just 31 minutes. However, the team still managed to defeat the Clippers thanks to De'Aaron Fox's 42 points and Malik Monk's 45 points. Today's game was somewhat similar. Although Sabonis didn't foul out, he struggled, shooting only 5 of 17 and scoring 12 points. Yet again, the Kings emerged victorious, thanks to the combined efforts of De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk. In our matchup analysis, we mentioned that the Warriors needed to be careful with Malik Monk, as he is a player who can heat up quickly, as evidenced by his performances against the Clippers and in today's game. Next, let's discuss the implications of the outcome of this game for both teams. In short, it's a real pity that the Warriors couldn't secure this win. The Kings' key players, including Domantas Sabonis, Kevin Huerter, and Keegan Murray, didn't perform well, and the Warriors were leading in the middle of the third quarter. However, they failed to capitalize on this and lost the game, allowing the Kings to maintain their home court advantage. More importantly, from the Kings players' perspective, they've already overcome the toughest game. After all, the team hasn't made it to the playoffs in 17 years, so there must have been some nerves for the Kings players. However, this victory will show the young Kings squad that the Warriors can be beaten, which is crucial, especially for morale. With the Kings securing this win, the pressure now falls entirely on the Warriors. Simply put, the Warriors must win the next game, or else they'll face a 0-2 deficit returning to their home court, putting immense pressure on the team. If fans recall, in last season's second round, the Warriors secured an away win against the Grizzlies in the first game, erasing the Grizzlies' home court advantage and putting the pressure on them. However, the current situation is the exact opposite. In the next game, the Warriors must pay close attention to their defensive rebounding, as they allowed the Kings to grab 17 offensive rebounds in this game. This is an area they must adjust in the second game. The Kings were smart to keep a big man on the court at all times, whether it was Domantas Sabonis or Alex Len, putting significant pressure on the Warriors in the paint. If the Warriors opt for a smaller lineup, they will become passive in terms of defensive and offensive rebounding. As for the Kings, securing the first win was relatively simple, and it shifted the pressure to the Warriors. If Domantas Sabonis and Kevin Huerter can stabilize their field goal percentages, I believe this team will give the Warriors a lot of trouble in this series. Congratulations to the Kings on their first playoff win in 17 years. Regardless of the outcome of this series, the Kings' performance this year has undoubtedly made their fans extremely proud.